Hi, here I am, scrapping Lizzie, just a scrapping away. I was making some tags. These are really old grungy. This is all chipboard. But what it was there um next to our grocery store is a liquor store, and the liquor store when they get in new shipment and then they put their stuff on the shelf, then they got these boxes that are like left over. I mean, the boxes that things ship in, well, they just put them outside the front of their store, and they always do that. And then people always know, if you need boxes, you can go to the liquor store, and in the front of the store, there'll be boxes. Well, a lot of them boxes are divided with chipboard, so that the bottles all fit in there and they won't smash together. So we had gotten some boxes because I was packing away some of my stuff, and these were just like, in well, it was pieces of cardboard of chipboard, but I cut them apart. But they had these tops like this, and they were already cut into that shape like that. And so I just cut them all, and look at all these tags I have. They're chipboard tags. So I decided I'm covering them up, and I'm making tags out of them that are going into my into my collections that I'm putting together. But see, these are three that I just done, and then I thought, well, I'll turn on my camera. But I had this here is a collection of stickers, and they all have to do with music, and that's what I was using here on these so far. Um, Covering up the chipboard first with music paper, and then ink around the edge, and then using some of these stickers that I got from Diane, and just scraps of paper. And then Diane had already also sent me that whole huge Ziploc bag from IKEA. I just always have to put that IKEA thing in it, full of little fabric scraps, and they are making the perfect little pull tabs. And so, very simple. The only thing I kind of wish I did different was to back to this sticker before I put it on here. Like this, see, this sticker of this trumpet or cornet, whichever it is, um, I back that on black and see how it pops better than this one. It looks much, you see it, it just pops better having that black on the back. But so I was just, and then this one, all it has, this one here, I didn't use the music paper. I used some other designer paper that I had, and I just used a piece. This here is actually part of the page that you would cut off, but it says find your wings and fly, so I left that piece on there, um, of that paper to put on there. And then you just have the chipboard back, but you can write on that. But I'm trying, because this is already heavy, chipboard's kind of heavy. This is kind of a heavy chipboard. I when I make my tags, a lot of times I make them a little bit too chunky, and so then you can't put really a lot of them in a journal because they're just too chunky. So now I figured I'd turn on my, see, that's where I cut that one tag out of that piece right there. But then this paper is so pretty. This here, that says right there, it's my mind's eye plate. Any paper that says find your wings and fly on that side too. So I wonder if I want to put this like this, because I do like that. I think, do I want to do that, or do I want to use, oh, I know what I'll do. I'm going to do this. Okay, so what I do, now this is what I'm doing. I'll show you here. Now see, this won't fit perfectly on here. I can't get a whole tag piece out here, but that's okay. I'm gonna glue that on there. I'm gonna glue this on here to get it started. I'm just gonna put it there on that, get it on that corner. like this way. And so there it is on that tag. And then I'll just cut that around. Yep, Elizabeth, you'll never change. You lose things. Where's some scissors? Oh, here they are. And so I'll just cut these here. You have to. Well, I had a comment from somebody that people say I'm sounding quieter or something, but what it is, I'll tell you what it is on the other side of my wall here is my son and his wife, and they're sleeping. And I thought, I usually get like really loud. And so now I don't want to get like really loud because I'm afraid I'll wake them up. Although they told me not to worry about that because they they can't hear me, but I still do worry about that a little bit. And okay, now so if I sound like quieter or something, it's only because I'm trying to be nice. Okay. Now I'm going to put this piece of that paper. I like that right there. So I'm going to put that there. But what I'll do is I'm going to make I'm going to just cut a little curvy cut there. And I'm going to just put that little curvy cut there. Ink it just a little bit right there. There we go. Now I'm going to put this right here. All right, see that? How magic that is? Just put some glue on that piece there. And then I'm going to put this right here like this. And then I'll just cut off what I don't need, which is this right here. Okay, so now the whole tag is covered. And just pieced it together like that, see? And so the whole tag is covered. Now, oh, and then I like this Find Your Wings and Fly. It's part of the, it's part of the, I don't know what you call that there, my mind's eye people are the ones that put that on there. But I like that. So I'm just going to make like just a little thingy out of that. I'll just put make it look like a banner. And I'm going to just put that. Find Your Wings and Fly. And put that right on the edge there. Now see, these are all scraps of paper that I have in a scrap bucket. And it is a scrap bucket because it's galvanized bucket down there. I love galvanized stuff. I think it just looks cool. Reminds me of my young days. You living on the farm, you had much galvanized. Okay, so there. And what I'm doing is I want this to be pretty, but I do not want it to get thick. I want it to be to where I love this piano. Thin, so it's not bulky. I love that piano, but it's wide, and that's going to have to go like on a big tag or something. And here, let's see what else I have. Yeah, I'm gonna put this here. This won't need. I don't think I'll need. But just about don't fit on there, does it? So what if I just go this way? No, that wouldn't be good either. But this will go on this way like this. And see there, it just went crooked. I'll just pretend I meant for it to be crooked. And see, so then I'm just using the stickers. So see what I'm using here is just like stickers. I've got so many stickers and they're beautiful. And then here's a note, a little half note or 16th note or something, kind of a note. Used to know that stuff. I don't anymore. And I'll put that up here. See that? How pretty? And then, oh, there's a pretty note too. Let me get that one. Music note. And let's put that right there. And see, that's enough right there. Oh, you know what? Then I wanna go around with some of this ink. I'll go around, and I'm just going around with Wild Honey. It just gives it a light shadow. It doesn't give it much, which I don't want a lot on this one. On these, the ones I'm doing so far this morning, I just want them to be lightly, just a light shadow around the edges. It just gives it that finished look. And then I like to take, then this one here is the walnut stain. But now, because it got this thick edge because of the chipboard, then I'm going to go down the edges just like this and see how that kind of gives it that grungy aged kind of a look. And I just slightly turn it toward the front so that, just bend it so just a little gets on the front, but not much. And so it just kind of gives it that little frame. Okay, now, and it just kind of grunges that edge a little bit, and just a very little bit on that will show on the front when you bend, you just kind of tip it over a little bit. And see there, you can see just a little tiny bit, and not much that you see on the front. And then I have this slot cutter, and I just looked to see if I could see the brand on it, and all I see is dust. But it cuts a little slot. Instead of a hole, it punches a little slot. And I like that. See how that slot is? And so, but I don't know where I got it. I've had it, I probably carried it over with me on the ark. Noah let me take an extra bag on for a carry-on. Gosh, these little tabs of fabric that I got from Diane. Oh my gosh. I mean, she sent me a big sack full of them. And, but I love them. But see, then I can just slide that through there, do that little slot, and it kind of, because it's in that slot, you could put it through a hole, you can make a slot, and just like this, and then flip it up, and then use my tiny attacher. Love this stapler. Love it. Love this stapler. And there it is. And so I have a very pretty tag. Heavy. It's a heavy because it's on chipboard. And but I didn't make it thick. It's just, so if you have like cutouts, if you have like, oh, fussy cuts, like fussy cuts out of cards, or fussy cuts like out of cards or magazines or whatnot. Not, that's what you would use to make, so your tags don't come out too bulky. If you already have like a bulky thing and you want it, because if you make a real bulky, you can't put a lot of them in a journal because they'll be too bulky. That's right. Okay, now see, the way I'm going to do this now, to get this on here, I'm just laying this chipboard tag on top of the music paper, just exactly how I want it. And then I'm just going to tear that music paper off from around. And some paper you can't tear this easy, but most of the music paper that I have is like old music. so it's already kind of fragile, and so it tears around real nuts. And so there it is, and I just seen my autofocus needs to be smooshed. Okay, there we go. That, I don't know, it says autofocus, but it auto something else is. I don't know what it does. And see how now that's going to fit right on top of there. So I'm just going to put the glue around. Now you can use a book page or anything to cover up your chipboard. But you know, this is nice. You know, this is like the chipboard was free out of them boxes at the liquor store. You don't even have to be a drunk. You just go to the liquor store and get stuff. Now, okay, so I covered that. Now, do I want anything off of this little piece? Not right this minute. Okay, so then I'm thinking I'm almost done using what I want to use, I think, out of this. I like that word orchestra, though, so I'm going to use that. Oh, it fell on the floor. Oh, I got to save it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, that worked out good. It fell sticky side up, so I was able to just take my cane and get it with my cane. Boy, oops. Now, what I want to do with this then is I want to take this black piece of paper here. And this here, I got this in Happy Mail too one time. A whole bunch of just scraps of different colors of papers. Boy, is this handy to have. Oh, this I got from my friend in a swap. That's what that was. This was my swapping friend but oh, Lord have mercy, there's so much in there. And just scraps of paper. And so, but what I'll do, I just put oh, I didn't want that part of that. I'm going to take that out of there. Okay, and I'm going to take this out of here. I didn't seed it. There we go. Now I'm just going to cut around. And just sort of around, you know, it doesn't have to be all fussy cutted, but I'm doing the around because the little bit of a black, it just gives it like a shadow in it, but it makes the actual sticker pop better. And since we're doing music on these ones here, the black is perfect. So yeah, it just barely does fit on there, doesn't it? Okay, so now I have orchestra on there. Let's see. Concert. There's a couple of little more little musical notes. Oops. I want to break that. These are so nice. These stickers are really nice. They're like they're heavy stickers. Those are nice. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to go, oh, wait a minute. Do I want that right there? Yeah. I'm going to put it on there a little cattywampus. And if you put it on there a little cattywampus, see, I don't try to put a lot of things real straight because I can never get things straight. So if I put it quarter cattywampus, then on purpose, then it's like never a mistake anymore because it's supposed to be that way. And so let me give it a little. I could have done that first, but it doesn't matter if you do it first or last or in the middle. And so I'm going to just give that some inking on the edge. But do you see how where I tore that, it didn't tear real straight? I'm leaving that right there because that gives it that grungy look. And since these are for junk journal kits, we want junk. We want junk. And so, but I am having fun making things that are going to go in these kits. I've made tags, I've made envelopes, I've got dyed papers. I got the awesome papers. I've got, I want to make a nice collection so that it will be helpful to people who are like beginner. That's not what I want. Beginner junk journalers, because that is what I'm finding. People there are beginners, people that don't have junk. They're not like me. They just don't have junk. I have junk, so try to help other people out with what I have. And so I'll let you know when I have my kits ready. And so if you're new at junk journaling and you don't have a bunch of junk, but I'll make them hopefully affordable, and you know, so that they won't be like, I don't want any of your arms or legs, because I got enough arms and legs, so I won't charge you that. Okay, so now this is not good this way. It needs more on there. It needs something else, but I don't really see. I got only the piano on there, but that really will not. What if I just put, I don't think that'll fit. I should have put that before I did this. Okay, I'm just going to go like this. Yeah, I was thinking first I just need one word. I don't need to have another word, but I'm going to put concert up there on that one too, because that'll be very pretty. Very, very pretty. So I was kind of, you know, I told you all, those of you who are new to watching this channel, you know, just pass over my complaining and my health concerns. But I've been so tired lately and so just dragging. I got the can't help it, and my get up and go is got up and went and everything. And so I went to my doctor and I complained, you know, because that's what you're supposed to do, go complain to the doctor. And so I did that, and he did a lot of blood work, and just as I thought, doggone it, it's my sugar. So my sugar is way out of whack. So I have got to. I don't even have a choice now, because I already take pills for my diabetes, but he says, you're like 1 inch away. You're from the needle poke. I mean, from insulin. So I don't want to do that. So I have to be determined to watch what I eat. And that does not mean just watching it go from the spoon to my mouth. It means I gotta watch what I eat. If I want to live long enough to use up all these craft supplies, I want to live long enough to use up all these craft supplies. I almost put that up there, but then that would have covered up them little notes. Got that kind of overlapping now, and that looks kind of dorky, but that's okay. I don't mind dorky. Let's see, what is this? I don't know what this here mark means. It means something, though. I'm going to put it right there, whatever it is. I know some, you know, I know a treble clef, and I know, I don't know what a whole note and a half note and an eighth note and a 16th note. I don't really know what that means. Don't know that stuff. I'm going to put these up here like this. So there. So there, Jack. We got that. And then I will go here and do my edges. Yeah. Boy, I bet this is just as boring as watching grass grow. Boy, we were blessed that that hurricane didn't bother us, but boy, because we was worried there for a little while. But it didn't bother us, and that's a blessing for us, but not so much for some other people where that hurricane is still causing trouble. I'm telling you, I feel bad for people who are being bothered by that darn storm. Okay, now, let's see. Now I want to use that piano. I really do, even though it's big. Even though it's big, and it doesn't really fit. I want to use that piano just because I do. So I'll get me another piece of music paper out of this book. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's got a lot of really cool notes. That must be some important part. Yeah, important part of this whole book is about the musical Oklahoma. This must have been from a good part of it. Really good part of it. Well, Oklahoma was good. Well, I wonder if I could find that on Netflix or something. I wonder if there's like a movie to watch there. Okay, see, so there now. Oh, look at all the notes on there. That's making me like all kind of happy. Okay. It'd be fun to go through this book and just read all the lyrics in these songs. Here we go. This time I'm gonna ink it first. See, I don't do anything as you know, like as you're supposed to. I just do things as it comes to me. I just do that. Just as it comes to me, I just do that. I just kind of do that. That's what I do. So there we got now. That's good. See there? That's nice. That's very, 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 very nice. Maybe I'll go ahead and do the etch right now too. Learn as we go. This is on the job training right here. On the job training. Oh, and by the way, I bought me a new cutter. I have had some on my live streams that I haven't done very much lately. I have gotten super chats on my live stream that some people have given me super chat because they are just absolutely super duper people. Well, I went and bought myself. Well, I first needed a cutter, so I bought me a cutter. It was $11, and it was worth about $2. Well, no, it wasn't even worth $2 because I couldn't get that thing to stay together. It kept coming apart whilst I was working on it. Let me show you my Cadillac. Now, I shopped around till I found this one. First, I looked on Lizzi. They wanted $107. They said 60% off of one item. They wouldn't give me 60% off of that $107 cutter. So then I thought, well, I'm just going to look around. And so then I got onto Amazon, and Amazon had the same thing for 50 something dollars. Now I see that Lizzi did bring theirs down, and now it's like $71. But this, can you see this? This is the cutter that I got. It's a Fiskars, and it's got the blade, where the blade is, that ain't never going to fall apart like my old one did. It's on two rails. So being on these two rails like this does not move. Your cut is going to be perfect. And then you pick this thing up, put your paper down there, and put it under there. And I don't know if it's magic or what it is. I don't even have to hold my paper. And it just cuts it just as straight and just as smooth as butter. And it opens up to make, see how it opens up to make big. It's got that odd shape, but I think that's just cute. I like odd stuff. But anyway, I'm happy with my new cutter. Very happy. And that's what I used to cut this chipboard with. As you can see, I didn't really cut it real straight here. But anyway, that's what I used to cut that chipboard with. And it just cut it just perfect. And it, I took, well, it was a thin magazine, but I put the whole magazine in there because I wanted to see if I could just cut the binding off. And it cut that binding off just as slick as owl doo-doo. It cut that that binding off. I just couldn't believe it when that happened. Okay, I'm just gonna hold my breath. I'm taking this here piano and I'm gonna put this piano right there. So I get the whole, I don't want it that way. I want it to be pretty much straight. I'm gonna put it right there. See that? I could then just turn it around and put the rest of the piano on the back. Sure. So I love that piano. I just think it's just beautiful. That is just beautiful. And I'm just put that right on there like it needs to be there. And then here's a sticker that says perfect tone. Perfect tone. I'm going to put this. Nope. Maybe I want to do that with black around. And put my scissors here. And you have to excuse my nails again. I peeled that stuff off my nails that I had. It lasted well over 2 weeks. And so now I have to have it done again. Well, I don't have to have it done again, but I done told my friend, I said I would have my nails done again. So she's going to come and redo them for me because she's just awesome like that. But I couldn't get this green off of here. And then there's still some of the stuff on this one. But I'll get them fixed. I'll get them fixed so I'll have fancy nails again. I think I will anyway. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure at all. Not sure at all. Now we'll put this here. Perfect tone. Now. And then a little piece of fabric out of this little bag. I don't even. Oh, I hear somebody up out there. Oh, I heard the door next. Hope I didn't wake them up. There's so many different colors. I'm gonna use this red. Just put a pop of red in there. I like that slot thing. That this can just go in that slot. I guess you would just call it a slot punch. I don't know. I don't really know what you would call that thing. Because, like I said, I had it for like a long time. I brought it over with me on the ark. There we go. Now, see, that's enough on there, isn't it? That's enough. What did I do with them other tags? I thought I had them right there. I just don't have them right there right this minute. So, anyhow, yeah, that's just what I'm doing. You know what? I think I might do a live stream later. I might just go ahead. Oh, there's where I put them other ones. I might go ahead and do another live stream. I mean, a live stream later only because I haven't done any. You see, this is all musical. They're so pretty. So pretty. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't see that sticker. It says, this song may be sung in public without fee or license. Now, can I fit that on one of these tags? This one. This one. This song may be sung. I didn't even see that at the bottom. But I'm going to put it right here with this. Just like this. There we go. And it says, this song may be sung in public without fee or license. That's beautiful. They were nice tags. So those are all music tags using them stickers. And I still have a couple stickers here I could use for something. But let's put them off to the side. And I guess I'll throw this away. Boy, it's hard throwing away scraps for me. So I'm throwing that away into my little scrap bag. Okay, now, then, now, what should I do? What should I do? Let's see, because I've now got done with that music. What is these? Chalk style rub-ons. Oh, these are rub-ons. Chalk style rub-ons. Okay. Those are nice. Wonder if there's anything else here that's like a themish kind of a thingish. Let's see. Oh, look at them. Oh, everything's so pretty. I have got. Oh, I gotta put these. Oh, geez, I gotta. Okay, you know what I think I'm gonna do? How long have I been? Oh, how cute are these? I could do a Las Vegas or Los Angeles. What is this? Is a treat bag. Oh, those are treat bags. These. Oh, no school, snow day. Game. Oh, this. Okay, these. Okay. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to let y'all go because I just did these and I just told you about them books and boxes. Now you go get them boxes up there at the liquor store. I'm sure your neighborhood liquor store has boxes. But and then get you some music paper or book paper and just cover one side of the tags and decorate them. But see, I mean, these are all flat ones, so I can put a lot of these tags in into journals without the journals becoming real chunky, because well, although I know I love chunky journals, I do love them, but sometimes, you know, sometimes I just kind of go overboard and get too much chunk, and I don't want too much chunk. Yeah, this, see, if you have some not chunky tags, then you have more space to put in chunkiness on the pages. So you can just put more with less, or less with more. And I'm going to hang on a minute because I just noticed that I hadn't done those edges. I put these together, see? I hadn't done these edges. Now I got all the edges done. I like these a lot. I like them a lot. They perfect. I want to tell you what's the truth. This here book, it's called Someone Cares. It's the collected poems of Helen Steiner Rice. This book was on sale at an auction. And then Nancy Morales, she bought this book and she said, send it to Lizzie. That's me. And so, and Someone Cares is who Nancy Morales is. She's someone who cares. Now, Helen Steiner Rice, she has written some awesome things. So I'm going to be reading out of this book quite a bit. You know what also really I love in this book is look at how some of this artwork is done. It's like watercolor, so simple, yet so beautiful and serene. And I thought even looking at these is Look at, somebody had a bookmark of a piece of fabric at this one. That gives me inspiration, even things to play with when I watercolor, like this one right here. Look at that. I want to try to do that. And just a swipe of watercolor, and then a swipe with the black, and then the little bitty black leaves she put in there, and then, or whoever the illustrator was here, is just beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna read as I open to the front page. I'll read this. It says, the greatest need in the world today is love. More love for each other, and more love for God above. Great is the power of might and mind, but only love can make us kind, and only love can completely fill the hearts of men with peace and goodwill. And that, of course, was written by Helen Steiner Rice. You're going to hear a lot about from Helen Steiner Rice on my as I end each one of my videos. I always like a little bit of positive, something positive that we end each video with. And when I got this book in the mail, I thought, oh my goodness, this is perfect to add to my books of things that I read from. I've already went through and read probably half this book because I just love Helen Steiner Rice. Oh, here's a picture of her. There she is. That's Helen Steiner Rice. Look at that hairdo right there. Look at that hairdo. Do you know how much Aquanet's probably in that hair? When was this written? Let me see. When was this written? Let's just quick check so we can see when that hairdo. Okay, let's see. This 1972. So this is a 1972 hairdo. Look at that. Can you see the curls in there? How pretty. She's a beautiful lady. Inside and out, all the way through. Look at even her jewelry, her necklace, and her earrings. How pretty. That's her. That's her right there. Helen Steiner Rice. Okay. Thank you. And thank you for watching. May God watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I'll be making more. I might even go on live later, but you never know about this old woman right here. That's me, this old woman. Okay. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.